I am so like that. I'm so out of it today. I am just flipping over all of my words. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc.com, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. Yes sirree, the battles are still here. For some reason, I thought the battles were over already. I thought we were moving on to the knockout rounds. But I am wrong, the battles are still here, and you know that's my favorite part, so I am happy about it. Let me tell you what happened tonight. We started out with recaps of some of the better battles from the last week, and comments from the coaches, and of course, the steals. Then we had TeamXtina with Josh Logan versus Michael Lynch. They did Harder to Breathe by Maroon 5, and Ed Sheeran talked about the gravelly yet smooth voice of Josh. And I like the new addition of the coaches giving them a pep talk right before their battles. You know, I don't think they did that last season or the season before. You know, so that was really nice. They gave each other a bow before the performance, you know, a little like samurai kind of thing. That was very nice. And then they kicked it off. Josh kicked it off. He sounded good, as did Michael when he came in. Neither of them really got the angst in the lyric that she was talking about for me, but Michael was more animated and pumped and hungry, I wrote. Josh was way laid back. Ceelo said he enjoyed both of their efforts. Blake said he was really into it and said they both gave 110%. Adam said it was his first hit in the, you know, Maroon 5's first hit, and said they did an amazing job, and said Josh was very polished and overpowered Michael. Christina chose Josh, and no one stole Michael Lynch. Oh, I wasn't happy about that. TeamCeelo was up next with George Horga Jr. versus Juhi. They did Best I've Ever Had by Gavin DeGraw. Best I've Ever had? No, not that one. The other one. Juhi was way overpowering George in the first rehearsal, but Miguel said George reminded him of Justin Timberlake, Bruno Mars type singer, and told him to pick moments where his personality stands out. He picked it up in the final rehearsal, and Miguel asked Juhi to enunciate, meaning, you know, to pronounce her words better so that we understood what she was saying. So Juhi made me smile when she started singing in the battle, and the pace of this song was great for the two of them. I like the sound of her voice better, but he was more expressive and engaging on stage. He was more of an entertainer, taking it to the audience, you know, and really just showing, you just doing his thing, right? Juhi showed quite a bit of power though. Adam said George had a bad note, then got a lot better, but complimented Juhi on her range. Blake said Juhi sounds like a rock and roll girl and really jumps out at him, and he'd choose her. Christina said they both brought the song alive, but complimented Juhi more. And Ceelo chose George because he feel like he doesn't have a plan B, and Adam stole Juhi. Yay! And you know what? It was so sweet when Juhi was stolen. George was backstage. He was like, "Yay, she got stolen." Oh my God. You guys do not even understand. I'm already emotional over here because I had a death in the family and blah, blah, blah. But I started crying because I was like, that is so sweet, so supportive, you know, of your person. This person you're going to be competing against all the way to the competition. And it just really choked me up. You know, if my commentary chokes you up, please make sure to thumb up this video and let me know that you appreciate it. It also lets other people know that we are over here discussing, and it helps, you know, with the views and the stuff. I'm trying to get 100 thumbs this season. I thank you guys so much for all your love and all your support. Next up, we had TeamBlake with Austin Jenckes versus Brian Pounds. They did To Love Somebody by the Beegees, and Hank Williams covered it. Hank Williams Jr. Brian said Cher and Blake were gushing over Austin, you know, in his little free thing in the first rehearsal, and Cher advised him not to use all his power in the beginning of the song. She advised Austin not to use all his power. Cher gave a lot of good advice in the final rehearsal. You guys gotta watch that. In the battle, Austin played his guitar, but Brian put his down to focus on his vocals. Good choice, I think. He really was better without the guitar. Austin definitely has the more pleasing tone of the two, but Brian was there to fight, and he was giving it his all. Austin killed the big notes and the intensity, and he was just living in the moment. I really was enjoying him. Christina said they brought it, but connected more with Austin. Ceelo said there were a couple of moments. Adam said Austin had the advantage and took this one. Blake chose Austin because he laid his heart on the stage, he said, and no one stole Brian. Good job, dude, good job, but you were up against a beast, let me tell you. TeamAdam was up next with James Irwin versus Matt Szymanski. They did Counting Stars by One Republic. And Ryan Tedder wrote this song, so he had a lot of input on the vocal production and the way they should sing it and blah, blah, blah. And Matt asked to change the key, and they did. Then they changed it back, because Adam mentioned that sometimes your sweet spot is in a higher key than you naturally choose, which is also true. I remember someone saying that I forget who it was, but in one of the Motown groups, they used to always pump up the pitch for one of the singers. I forget, was it Smokey Robinson? I don't remember who it was. If you guys know what I'm talking about, please tell me. But because he sounded better in that key, but he's always felt like he was straining. I can't remember who it is at the moment. Anyway, and Adam also asked Matt to lose the guitar in the final rehearsal. Let's see how it does. In the battle, they both had such sexy, sensual delivery in the mellow opening and kicked in the intensity when the tempo hit. I really liked that. This is a hard one because I thought they both brought their A game, right? They both were on top of what they were supposed to do, and they really were pleasing to me, and I was really enjoying both of their performances. Blake said they have the same strengths and weaknesses in their vocals and preferred James. Christina said Matt did a better in his falsetto, while Ceelo disagreed with Christina and said it was a hype, dope, and fresh, and preferred James. Adam said it was a flawed performance and chose James Irwin because he said he's capable of doing a lot and was a little more connected, and no one stole Matt. Team Christina was up next with Destinee Quinn versus Lina Gaudenzi. They did Not Ready to Make Nice by the Dixie Chicks. Christina was giving them a little master class, right, in subtlety and emotion during their rehearsals, and she decided to demonstrate during the final rehearsal. She actually sang for them, and Destinee looked like she was going to cry, and Christina brought it. I mean, she brought everything. She was looking, the funny thing is, she was looking at the lyrics because she didn't know them, but she would read and then she would bring it out, and she would read it, she would bring it out, and she was just working magic the way that it's supposed to be done. Tell them how to do it, girl. No, in fact, don't just tell them, show them how to do it. During the battle, they both stepped up to the emotional plate in their own way and really had a battle going on. Lina showed she's not just a pretty face, even though she is very pretty, right? And her misty eyes really touched me. You know, she was getting all misty-eyed and all wet and everything like that, and getting me wet. And no, she wasn't really good. And the big note she did wowed me. I was like, go on and sing, girl. Christina stood for them. Ceelo said Lina has a strong and definitive voice, and Destinee lived the song out loud. Adam said they were both very connected, but there were some technical problems, but went with Lina. Blake said Lina performed the song better from start to finish, and Christina chose Destinee because she was better with the emotion of the song. Hey, you know. And Adam stole Lina because there's so much potential with her, and he called her a diamond in the rough. Go! Thank you, Adam. I really thought she was the best one. Okay, so tomorrow night the show starts at 9 p.m., not 8 p.m., so remember that, and it's only a 1-hour show. Last up, the last battle was TeamAdam with James Wolpert versus Will Champlain, and they did Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. So Ryan Tedder alerted them that the pitch goes out due to lack of breath control, and sometimes the lack of breath control is due to nerves, which is due to lack of muscle memory. And I asked you guys, what does lack of muscle memory come from? My camera couldn't answer, so it went off. I say not enough rehearsal. You have to practice, practice, practice. Get it into your voice, into your body, so that you know how everything feels when you sing it. Not just how it should sound, how you should hit the note, but a lot of times how it feels is how you're gonna feel whether you're doing great or you're doing terrible. So I joked that Will Champlain had commented on my The Voice commentary, which he did. Thank you so much, man, if you're watching this. And that was the reason why I was rooting for him. But it's not the only reason. He's pretty amazing. They both were jumping and bouncing and getting hype and on top of their vocals, but James just had something special in his tone of voice for me and his delivery, and he smashed the high notes. It was just so natural to him. Blake said he was shocked by James and would go with him, and Ceelo agreed. Christina said Will had the more solid, consistent performance, and James pushed a little too hard. Ceelo said he likes James's style for his own intrigue and amusement. Adam chose James, and Will Champlain was stolen by Christina. Thank you, Christina! Oh, and she said she loves him, and he brought it, and she stands by her word. She thought he won the battle. I thought he won the battle too. If you thought he won the battle, make sure to thumb this up, thumb it up, thumb it up, thumb it up, and comment down in the comment section for me. And thank you guys for sticking around. If you stuck around, please say stuck around in the comments. And just check out some of my other videos. I'm posting a lot on my Robert Anton Vlogs channel. I'm swinging, I'm batting, I'm hitting, I'm you know, doing my thing over there. So please come over and check out some of those videos. Make sure to comment and thumb those up also. I appreciate it. I'm out. Peace.